Hey guys, Yuno here, and I thought this would be a fun little video just to show off my top 5 favorite collectibles. So if you're here because of the price in the thumbnail, you got bamboozled. We're doing my top 5 favorite, not my top 5 expensive. So first I'm going to start out with some honorable mentions. These are stuff that's already been in like recent videos, so no need to put them in my top 5, you've already seen them. So obviously my Koneko from my CGC return. This is definitely in my top 5 favorites, but you've already seen it, so we will pass on that. My Mewtwo EX, so I call this the greatest PSA 1. Like, it is the nicest condition PSA 1 that I think exists. So I guess you can challenge me and try and find a better PSA 1, but I highly doubt it because this thing is a near mint card and it's in a PSA 1 slab. So they really messed up on that grade. I don't care what PSA says. No way that's a 1, but still a really cool story, really cool card to have, and obviously it's not worth much in a 1, so no way I'm ever gonna sell it. So that'll stay in my collection. And next up for honorable mentions, we got DDLC. So this was the first ever visual novel that I read, and it got me interested in other visual novels. So it's not really my favorite anymore, but it was the original one, so definitely had to pick up a copy of that and just keep it sealed. And last for the honorable mentions is a Rem beach towel that came with a Weiss Schwarz promo. So this is just a weird and wacky item that I saw on Yahoo Japan, and I had to pick it up. This thing is so cool. You never see anyone collecting these. Still sealed, right? You know, rare sealed beach towel, pretty cool. But yeah, I thought that was just a cool item. I wanted to put it in my top 5, but it's not really, you know, it's not that special to me, but it is just a cool item. So, number 5, we got Yuno Gasai from Victory Spark. So I did pull this on the channel. I'm sure no one saw that because it was a Victory Spark video, so but yeah, really cool card. I love Yuno, obviously you know from my name, Yuno TCG. Well, this is where it comes from. Yuno Gasai is one of my favorite characters in all of anime, and this card I'm gonna try to get signed by the actual voice actress, so we'll see if I can catch her at a con or something, and yeah, do that. This is a Psychic Energy from Holon Phantoms PSA 9. Pretty weird card to be putting in my top 5, right? Well, this was actually my first ever graded card that I bought. Yeah, I randomly saw this on eBay and I'm like, oh man, a slabbed card? That's so cool. So I picked this up for like 12 bucks. Yeah, obviously I will never sell this because this is such a historic item for my collection. Yeah, first ever slab. So next up, we got the Phantom Trial Deck. So if you saw my Phantom video, this was in there. As you can see, this thing is super beat up. Like, you're probably thinking, what? How is this in his top 5? This thing's trash. But this took me months and months of hunting to find. So when I finally found this, it went up for auction. I couldn't believe it. The description said that it was like an old game store that went out of business and they had this on display. So obviously I put an enormous bid on it, but as you can imagine, no one cares about Phantom, so no one outbid me, and I got this for like, I think 11 bucks, 12 bucks. So really happy to get that. This next one is my number 2, and it's actually a stack of cards, so I'm sure you know what this is. It is the base Set Mewtwo. So Mewtwo, as you know, is my favorite Pokemon, and this was the original card, his original printing in the Pokemon TCG, base Set Mewtwo. So we got the Japanese, we got a couple CGC 8s or 8.5s, we got the PSA 7, so I graded that myself. We got the Unlimited 7, and this next piece is absolutely huge. So yeah, Unlimited 7, and boom, first edition base Set 7. So this is only a 7, but it's actually an extremely valuable card. I'm sure you know this card in a PSA 10 is like $20,000, so obviously I'm not gonna buy that for my collection. I can't even afford that. That's crazy. So yeah, never paying that for one card. So I did just pick this up in a 7, and yeah, I think it looks really cool to have all the different versions. I still need a shadowless 7, so I'm just gonna hunt for like an auction on that, see if I can pick one up for really cheap. But yeah, first edition base set, unlimited base set, and Japanese base set, all in 7, and then the 2 8.5, so really cool there. And for my number 1, this you've already seen before if you watch all my videos, which is probably not many of you, but Subarashiki Hibi, the sealed HD remaster box set. That is a mouthful, huh? So, Wonderful Every Day. This is a visual novel, video game. As you can see, compared to that, this thing's huge. So, yeah. This is my favorite visual novel of all time. It was written by Scotty, and that dude is an absolute mastermind when it comes to writing stories. So if you haven't checked this out, it is kind of a messed up story. A lot of like really dark themes, but this story is so good. I never thought that you could read the exact same story 5 times in a row and be so entertaining. So that's what it is. It's like the end of the world is coming this week. They only have like a week left to live, and it tells the exact same story through the eyes of 5 different people. So the same last week on Earth, whatever, before the world ends, through the eyes of 5 different people. So really cool visual novel, and I was really happy to pick up this box set. No clue. I mean, I paid, I think, like 170 for it. As you can see here, when it came out, was 8,800 yen. But this was only in Japan, so it was not that easy to get. So I was happy to pay the extra $100, whatever. It's never going anywhere. So it doesn't matter what it's worth, doesn't matter how much I paid. This will be in my collection forever. And that's it. So, see ya.